Hello, hi, good evening. Good evening, welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, today doing an evening stream at about, say, it's coming close to 4 o'clock, right? So, yep, today is a Sunday evening, so suppose it's going to be a rather short one because it's a Sunday evening. Don't think there are many people probably viewing it, so yeah. And yeah, the thing is that today is Sunday. We are going to kind of like conclude for the topic for this week itself, and then we will proceed with a new topic starting from tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm able to do a stream tomorrow itself because yeah, tomorrow is quite a long and busy day. So I suppose I'll try my best to do it tomorrow. If not, then I have to really do it on Tuesday itself, right? So in any case, if let's say you have got any interesting topic that you'd like us to discuss on air, you'd like to discuss and then have it as a topic for next week, feel free to drop me a message. Right, so before I begin everything, let me go through the usual stuff. So yeah, welcome to the stream. There are two ways in which you can actually communicate with me in this live stream itself. Excuse me. One is via the chat function itself, using the chat box. So what you can do is you can type in whatever questions or opinions, suggestions, comments, and stuff like that in the box itself. Then I'll come back to you within the show itself, within the live stream. The other way is if, let's say, you want to talk to me on air live, what you can do is you can actually go to my Twitch profile, click on the Discord link. If you have a Discord account, what you can do is you can actually join my server, and then once you're in my server itself, go to this on air live section, click on it, and then turn on the microphone, and you can talk to each other live on air, right? Real time. Not exactly real time, but probably 1 or 2 seconds lag, right? Or if let's say you don't have a Discord account, what you can do is you can actually sign it up. It's totally free. Then you can actually, um, join me live in this live stream, right? So apart from having to join this live stream as a voice channel, as a voice channel itself, you can also join my Discord server for the topic discussion. So normally what happens is whatever topic that we are discussing for during the live stream itself for the week, we have it also on parallel on my excuse me, on my Discord server under the text channel. So just look up for social media and then Twitch. Then once you open up on it, you will be able to find the topic itself. So if you were to join in itself, I think the topic for this week is about child discipline. And I've also created a thread, separate apart from the polling, the voting itself, the poll questions and the votes. I've also created a thread to probably encourage more open-ended discussion, and everybody can chime in their personal opinion on that view itself. So it's a very versatile platform that you can use, right? So yeah, that's about it. And if you are watching it as a recorded stream, either via Twitch or YouTube itself, yeah, feel free to drop in the comments as well. Right, I will look through them. Even though you were looking at the probably a recorded stream that's like probably a month or so ago, I will also keep track of all the comments made on any of the recorded stream itself. Right. So that aside, if let's say if you want to really private message me, probably you don't feel comfortable with Discord, Twitch, or YouTube itself, you can also find me on other social media platforms. My other social media handle are actually on my Twitch profile. You can look through them. I've actually attached my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Right, so that sums everything up. So that's the usual nitty-gritty stuff that now is out of the way already. So yeah, whoever just joined the stream, welcome to the stream. It's a Sunday evening, 4 o'clock, coming 4 o'clock right now in Singapore. So yeah, how's your weekend so far? Or it's already Sunday and then yeah, back to work tomorrow, right? So normally weekends usually feel they just zoom by very quickly, and yeah, most of the time you realize that you don't really have a kind of like a proper rest. That's because how should I put it? 2 days seems to be pretty short, especially those who are actually working and have probably children, or you have got other engagements and stuff like that. And you realize that you just need to run a few errands over the weekend, and then that's it. The weekend is over before you know it, right? So I feel you. Yeah. So okay, so let's leave that aside. So what are the things that you guys might be interested to talk about for this week itself, apart from the topic that we have? It's about child disciplining. And yes, yeah, a few of you text me, why this topic all of a sudden? Because number one, I'm single, I'm not married, I don't have children. But yeah, it's actually, it came about because, as I mentioned in my previous stream, I think the last weekend, or is it? Yeah, I think it's last weekend. I was in the mall and then I found this child that is actually, you know, um, behaving not normally. He's like, screaming and, yeah. So basically, kind of like creating a scene in the mall. So yeah, would just like to just share this instance where how are you going to kind of like discipline a child? How are you going to control a situation? And yeah, and stuff like that. So probably I think it's a worthwhile for discussion. So I actually have it as a topic for this week itself. So the topic discussion will end today because it's Sunday already. So tomorrow we have a new topic itself, right? So at the moment, I haven't had any topics yet, but I've shortlisted a few. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And also, I'm not too sure if I'm able to squeeze in a stream tomorrow because it's a very packed Monday itself. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, so let me check on the dashboard itself. No, nothing. Okay, so let's continue. So far this weekend, yeah, I have to really brush through a couple of things and then really have to sort quite a few other things as well. So yeah, it's kind of like yeah, busy with something. Time flies very quickly, and yeah. So the sad part for self-employed people like myself, I don't know. It's not like all of them, but yeah. So for us, we are actually quite at the mercy of whoever our client is, and yeah. So, oh, well. Anyway, right now I'm actually driving along Anderson Road. No, sorry, Robinson Road. New Zealand. It's just across. Yeah, I'm driving along Robinson Road. It's a CBD, and there's totally no traffic at all. So I remember, I think it's also on a Sunday itself where they actually do filming for. I think that's way, way many years back. I think it's Boys to Men, where they actually have got this um, kind of like war zone scene where they actually use the place to actually shoot it and stuff like that. Yeah. So this part of CBD is actually very, very quiet and deserted. So if let's say if you were to close down this road, there are a lot of other alternative ways that drivers can actually go around, right? So yeah, just something that is yeah, along the way by the way kind of thing. So as you can see, I haven't really prepared much for the stream. Yeah, I would like to have things that's very spontaneous and not crafted, not scripted. Right, so great. We are 10 minutes into the stream, so let's keep things short. Today, I think I will just intend to do it for, say, at most 20 odd minutes. Then, yeah, we conclude the topic and conclude for this week itself. Right, so, yeah, the time now is 4:04, and yeah, just keep your questions coming in. See how I can best address them. At the moment, I'm not really a public figure as of much because if you have been watching, you know that I'm actually more of a back end, and then just this live stream is more of like an accidental kind of thing where I will have to continue on until where there's totally no viewers or there's totally not worth to continue, right? So with regards to ask me about anything, I think recently there's a trend on Instagram where they actually have this this probably a website where they can actually ask somebody, like let's say for example I created one, I give you the link, you can actually ask me anything and remain anonymous, something like that. Yeah, so they will post on their stories and stuff like that. So yeah, someone asked me why don't I do that, but I think at my rate with my outreach of people, I don't think I've got much reply anyway. Right. So much so that I think so far for Twitch itself, pretty okay. There are a few constant viewers, and they have been supporting the stream. Not exactly on the live stream itself, but probably they watch the replay on Twitch or on YouTube, and then they will start to um, give feedback and then try to ask questions and stuff. That yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the support, and hopefully you let me know what are the things that you guys are interested in, and I'll see if I can actually work that out and stuff like that, right? So yeah, it's quite a sunny day today. The sun intensity is actually quite strong, but probably not as strong as yesterday. I think yesterday is a disaster, but today is not exactly that good as well. It's pretty cloudy, but yeah, you can just feel the heat yourself. So yeah, so just stay hydrated and then stay safe. And yeah, notice that recently the number of COVID positive cases is actually on the rise. We're actually expecting another wave and stuff like that. So stay safe, everyone. So yeah, that's about it. And actually today I'm also quite early. I'm actually almost around at my destination already, but I do still have some time left. So if let's say there's any active discussion, we can actually probably extend the stream time. Otherwise, I think we'll be more or less like have it then and stuff like that. Right. So yeah, uh, we see how things unfold later on, and yeah. So let's see. Today's the 17th of July. Anything significant today? No, not that I know of. But yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go over at one site that's near my destination, and then probably we can actually have a little more airtime before we end off today's stream, right? So actually, talk about the topic for next week itself. There are a few things that we can probably talk about, but I think it's already kind of like about a 1 week old stale news already. So certain topics may not be that relevant if we start next week itself. So what are the topics that actually catches or is actually more kind of like focused for this week itself, I think it has got to be the incident at the causeway itself. Yeah. So in any case, I think the after, how should I put it? It's the doxing part that I actually don't agree, because that's actually kind of like misuse on the social media itself. But then the thing is that it's actually very common nowadays, and when people like to do a search and stuff like that, then that's how they actually get all the informations and stuff, about a person itself. So yeah, so that's the other side of social media, in which I don't think I like as well. But no choice, it is as it is. So yeah, but social media is kind of like a public thing. You can't exactly, I mean, you can actually private everything and then just restrict viewing of certain things and posts and stuff like that. But that defeats the purpose really, because social media is actually more of like something in which you want the whole world to know about. It's actually kind of a social engagement and stuff like this. So, but if let's say you want to keep everything private, then what's the point of having a social media account? You might as well just have a certain, um, you know, certain portal just to post your private stuff, so that people can actually, maybe only your close friends or whoever can have access to it. Right? So social media is more of like you can actually post on anything, and anyone from any part of the world who actually agrees or whichever thing they saw the post, they can actually chime in and stuff like that. Right? So yeah. And anyway, let's see. Nothing much though. So okay, just maybe let me jump over to. Okay, sorry, just hang on for a moment. Uh, yeah, nothing at the moment. So I'm not sure if anyone is viewing right now. The counter says one, so I probably have someone that's actually viewing. But most of the time, the counter, I mean, on my screen itself, the chat function sometimes is not working, so I can't really rely on that. So that's why I always have to use a second phone as a backup, to actually access my dashboard to see if there's any real anyone chatting with me, right? So apart from that, I also realized that the numbers of say active viewers on my screen is also not truly reflective. I understand it actually shows the real time, the number of people that's actually viewing at this moment in time. It will just increase or decrease as time goes along, but mine stays stagnant. So sometimes don't see anybody, so I thought there's nobody, but I have got messages coming in. So after a while, the number jump. It's not exactly real time in my case. And then there are times where it shows one, when after the stream itself, the summary come back at any one point in time, the active users, there are actually like three or four, right? So yeah, I can't really rely too much on the stats itself. So I have to always presume that there are always viewers that's actually viewing live. So yep, so that's the thing to so-called take note of. Right, so far we are okay. So I just probably wait for another, say, at most 3 to 5 minutes. And if let's say there's no other topics itself, then we'll probably end the stream and conclude for this week itself. So once again, so let me just probably highlight to you about my Discord server itself. The link to my Discord server is actually found on my Twitch profile. At the moment it's very messy. I understand it's actually very messy. So I just only, for viewers who are actually viewing on Twitch, there are only two functions in which I would like you guys to explore. One is the live, so-called, meaning to say you can actually, whenever there's a live session, such as right now, that's ongoing, you can actually join in my Discord server, go to the live on air section, click on it, join a voice channel, turn on the microphone, and then we can actually talk to each other live on air, right? So that's one. The other function is whenever we have this live stream itself on Twitch, whichever topic that we talk about is actually going to be parallel and going to be on the server itself. So what you got to do is you have to look out for the text channel. So you just look out for this social media as a text channel, expand on the social media, there are actually quite a few of them. Just look up for Twitch, click on Twitch, you will be able to, once you click on it, you'll be able to see this week's topic itself in the form of poll questions. Then there's also, it's kind of like MCQ where you can actually vote your best answer. And if you think that the answer is not really representative, you actually want to elaborate more, you can actually create a thread and then to elaborate more as well. So I've created an example for this week's poll, this week's topic itself. So it's regarding about child discipline and stuff like that. So what I've done is I actually kind of like create a thread, and then I think if let's say you guys would like to further elaborate on it, you can actually just type on it. Just it's kind of like a forum board where you can actually share your views and opinions and stuff like that. So yeah, so that is what I have for you guys on my Discord server right now. So the other usage, yeah, I've yet to really sort things out. So if you notice, there's actually Formula One things inside. There's actually my real estate work kind of stuff inside. There's also my productions and stuff like that. So I haven't really sorted out, but I've cleared most of the stuff. It's kind of like a reset. So yeah, so right now it's a matter of organizing it and then trying to keep it and maintain it. Yeah, that's about it for my Discord server itself. So yeah, and actually right now, if let's say I'm not too sure if let's say you're viewing, if you are also, I think most probably you have got to be local as well, like fellow Singaporeans. And if you're also into productions or videography or photography and stuff like that, if you would like to do some collaboration and stuff like that, yeah, I'm open to do that as well. And if let's say you require any of my services, like let's say for example, if you need me to give advice on how to handle your social media um, aspect of stuff, yeah, feel free to contact me. I'm actually doing an advertisement right now, but not exactly advertisement, but kind of like things in which we can actually work on, or maybe we can actually collaborate and stuff like that. So yeah, because time is really quite tough for some, uh, for me as well. So yeah, I need to open new ways and avenues to actually try to see what can we do and what can we achieve moving forward. Right. So yeah, with that, I think there's not much of an activity on the live stream itself. So I think I will just conclude it for this week itself. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I think I will try to make the how should I put it? Yeah, I'll try to make it tomorrow so that I can actually have a topic itself. But if let's say I can't do a live stream tomorrow, I would then have to do it on Tuesday instead. So yeah, so if you like to find out if let's say I'm online, if I'm doing a stream tomorrow, you can actually join my Discord server. I will actually, most of the time when I want to do a stream, I'll just put under the event. So if let's say you're on Discord, you can actually see that if there's an event and I indicate that I'm actually doing a live stream at what time, you can expect me to do a stream at that time. Unless I've got something last minute that actually crops up, then I will have to really forgo this stream itself. Right. So with that, I think, yep, have a good Sunday evening. So yeah, that's about it. So enjoy your Sunday evening. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week, which is actually tomorrow, but probably Tuesday. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. So okay, right. I see you guys next time I come online. Okay, bye.